As much as I would like to restart the entirety of this, I'm not going to. I mean, I don't want to go here again, so might as well talk with this guy.
Talk now, Steve. I'm in.
Wait. I forgot what you can talk about him. About.
Come again? Bye bye.
So there's a couple of interesting things. As of yet, the future isn't so bright. Two marks are visible on the end of this ballpoint pen. Anything else, I wonder? Operate exit. Okay, so that's that. That's what I realized. I was missing the nickel. And I'm gonna go over to Stephanie's house because I also missed something very important there. So this is the shit that was throwing me off. Wait, this is censored, right? I think it is.
Hello. Care to buy? Just point to... A girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling the girly magazines behind my counter. Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sakes.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Steers him away from being a fireman.
Okay. With that I'm done. I need to get down there. A police station.
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh, can I have it?
Oh, I can't save before this.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean towels.
Anything else, I wonder? Okay, so what did I just find? Right click. Sheriff, think I'm going to keep paging this forever. You seems crazy. You are crazy. There are limits, Boyle. Not surprisingly, Loomis has tainted this evidence. Real old-fashioned dartboard riddled with holes and crimson smears. Vital clue in the mysterious Jolly Fat Man murder spree. An empty gas can. Oh, give me that. Horace has its own brand of smokes. He did not like the green eggs and ham, so they killed him. This bathroom kit is missing its razor. An Insta-shot camera, just point and click. Fuzzy Bear wearing a chainsaw. A pair of binoculars. Beer can. Sturdy steel padlock. Wouldn't want to open the refrigerator.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
You'll be coming around the mountain if you come. Oh, that's good.
Loomis, damn you!
Wait, no.
You pervert!
No!
Straining up the mattress again! Folding up the towels! Charming snake!
What am I watching? Hello, Steve. No problem, you broke into this place, Steve. Edna's Diner. 1955 Frag 100 with a real leather seat. Even from the ground you can hear sonorous buzz of the neon.
Hi, what's your name?
Karen,
What are you doing?
playing. My mom is working, so I gotta stay out of her hair. Wanna play?
Not now, maybe later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Hello there, Steve. Here for lunch?
No, just here looking around, though I'm not entirely sure where here is.
Oh, I forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's Diner. Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Twain. This is Edna's Diner. But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
Now, don't be like that, Edna. It's a great place to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest. Say what? Say what? Now that's a place you don't want. Crime-wise, we get a lot of bums, drift,
You mean?
Funny.
stop on.
Oh, Steve, what are you doing, sneaking up on me like that? God, for a second I thought you were Mr. Johnson. What would you like to order? Sure. And my name's Edna Fitzpatrick. I'm not the one with amnesia.
Then you believe me.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I guess I've changed. I'm not kidding.
Now, Steve, faking amnesia won't help anything. If you don't want to marry Stephanie, then don't. But don't play sick, for heaven's sake. I'd expect that from Karen, not an 18-year-old. Mr. Johnson has a liking for me. I'd call it a crush, but that's too innocent a word. He's a bitter man with too much time on his hands. He's never gotten over being rejected by the lodge, and there's something unwholesome in the way he looks at me. I'm always glad when the sheriff comes in every day at noon. There isn't a nicer girl in Harvest than Stephanie, Steve. You should be grateful that she's promised you her hand.
I don't remember that happening, Edna.
Honestly, you men are so childish. I don't know what it is about marriage that turns even the bravest man into a coward. I was going to marry Karen's father when he just up and ran out on me one night. I heard that he joined the lodge, but if he did, I never saw him come out again. Even Sheriff Twain wasn't able to find out what happened to him.
Karen?
You've met Karen, my 8-year-old. Other than the diner, she's all I have. The lodge is the repository of all wisdom. You should join the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve, and soon.
Why? For God's sake, what is it about this place?
The wheat ripens and waits not for the scythe. The farmer who waits too long, it were better that he use the scythe to rip his own stomach out than to stay his scythe when the wheat ripens. The harvest moon wanes and then comes winter. An empty belly, the body sun's belly, gurgling within or bloody on the ground. What does it benefit a man if he gains his soul and loses the world? You hunger. Feed yourself before it's too late. Oh,
Edna?
Steve. What happened? Were we talking about Boyle? Or was it Karen?
You seemed strange there for a minute.
I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress. Running this diner all alone. Forgive me. You've met. Stop by anytime, Steve.
Examine the Indians. Too busy drinking and smoking, they ignore you. A silver Tucker with a yellow interior. Fairly primitive form of mind control. Odd, no one is operating the cameras. Corny western backdrop complete with a cardboard teepee.
Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup. So don't go away.
What?
And what's your name, hombre?
Steve.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve? You'd want to talk to Mr. McKnight, buckaroo. I'm just Range Rider, the cowpoke's cowpoke. You gotta excuse me, youngin'. I gotta ski-daddle to the watering hole and back before the commercial's over. Violence? What about it? Violence is as American as apple pie and low SAT scores. Where would we be right now if the cowboys hadn't gone out west and butchered innocent people to steal their land? Answer me that, Mr. Know-It-All.
But what about studies that have shown that children become more violent when watching violence?
Buckaroo, I rip the guts out of godless heathen Injuns. Most kids don't see godless heathen Injuns on a regular basis, and if they do, they better either get their eyes checked or do like old Range Rider and shoot the bejesus out of them, lest they want to go untreated for psychotic hallucinations, or wind up with their scalps hanging from a buckskin belt. Oh, shit! Ow! Shit on a stickaroo! The parents that are griping about violence on TV are the same parents that go outside in the morning to fetch their papers, secure in the knowledge that they won't get an arrow through the noodle because the violence they hate so much done cleared the Injuns out of the neighborhood.
Yeah, civilization has benefited from violence. But should violence be treated as entertainment?
Check my ratings, son. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid, not me. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
Very poor reception, strange since the broadcast originates from here.
Hey, Sport. This is a private office.
Yeah, I know, Mr.
McKnight.
I've lost my memory. That's news.
The hell it is! You always were a kidder, Steve. Any real news to tell me?
Actually, I was just wanting to know more about the TV station.
Hey, WHAR is the only television station in Harvest. Since the old Sentinel went under, what with the newspaper building burning down and all, we're golden. Nobody competes with us, Sport. Hey now, Sport, that's an irresponsible allegation. I had nothing to do with that fire. Just because WHAR may have benefited from it and I danced on the ashes a little doesn't mean I torched the place. You can ask Sheriff Dwayne if you have any doubts.
You seem awfully touchy on the subject, Sport.
I'm touchy when people try to muscle their way into my business. I'd appreciate it if you'd leave my office and don't come back. Don't hurry back.
Okay. Not sure about the Indians. I don't really understand. Meat plant. Is it the person dying there? Smells extremely bad. This used to be a kitty cat?
Steve, how's your father? Is he better?
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
I haven't seen him either.
This is a fine cat.
Who are you?
Oh,
Fuck!
I didn't want to believe that.
Why do I keep pressing? I should lift my fucking hand from the mouse. Cats, family business, amnesia. That's Zenas.
What exactly is wrong with your dad?
I don't know. I can't get in to see him.
What exact?
I don't know.
You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach. A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly help that, wouldn't it?
Come to think of it, I don't see any cattle around here. Where do you keep the animals?
Does it matter? The end product is all the customer cares about, Steve. And we only carry the finest meat, only the juiciest cuts. Once you take over the business, you'll realize the importance of maintaining quality while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here, Steve. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs? Your father's very particular about the profit, Steve. No freebies for anyone. But seeing how you're his son, if you'll bring written permission from your father, I'll give you the meat. There are certain tricks of the trade, Steve. Once your dad gets better and you start working in here cutting up the meat, you'll be privy to them. There's always cheaper, better ways to do things, if you're creative.
What's with all the cats? This a slaughterhouse or a kennel?
Oh, them? They eat the scraps, that's all.
Yeah, but look at... Isn't there some kind of health department that keeps tabs on these things?
Are you going to work at the health department, Steve? Or here? Maybe I get sick of do-gooder busybodies sucking around here all the time. A man's up to his elbows in guts all day, every day. What more do they want from him? The Order of the Harvest Moon sponsors a weenie roast on the lodge grounds every summer, which we cater, though they tend to get their meat elsewhere the rest of the year.
I wonder why.
Heck, the best way to find out is to sign up with them. They're a great organization, Steve. They do wonderful work, just like us butchers. They do what needs to be done and expect nothing in return.
Then how do they support themselves? Membership dues?
From what I hear, the work is its own reward. Don't be such a stranger, Steve, and my best to your dad.
Okay. Bloody tire tracks. Horrible stench coming from within. Stench within. Memorial School. Oh fuck, that immediately turns you around, okay. I think to... okay, I can just go in there. Distasteful amalgam of chewed gum, mangled love notes, broken ball points, oozing glue ink, and faded Kleenex. Bulletin board riddled with staples.
Steve, good of you to drop by, big guy. Haven't seen you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
Good, good. That's a nice part of my job. turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
You know very well I'm Mr. Harold, the principal of Gain Memorial. Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now, fine young fellow like yourself. But now, I think maybe you need a little more quality time.
Uh-huh. This one needs to be... I need a picture of this. I can't remember this many things. Okay, so let's start with the quality time. What do you mean?
Quality time.
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love. Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society and a fit candidate for the lodge.
Let me just grab an Actimel. Amnesia?
You turned out pretty good, except for that amnesia nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Maybe you need a little straightening out. Oh, the things I could do to you. You'd be a much finer young man with just a little quality time.
Fuck this quality time shit.
Big guy, born some quality time. The greatest gift I can bestow upon you as your former principal is a word of advice. Join the Order of the Harvest Moon at any cost. Within the lodge lies your future, and without dust. Surely mine is the most important position in Harvest. The ability to mold young minds. That's power. You might think Sheriff Dwayne's the most important man here, big guy. But he only deals with my failures. When I do my job right, the sheriff never sees a thing.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now. But you never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets and pay tribute to your inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the Order, with access to the lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
This quality time shit is so funny.
Gain Memorial. Sounds like a cemetery or a hospital, not a school.
This institution was named for a great man, whose first name escapes me. He epitomized the great potential within us all, big guy. I hear there's an honorary plaque commemorating him within the lodge. Boy, I sure miss the old newspaper. The sheriff never did investigate that fire properly. Call it a newspaper man's instinct, though I can't imagine why Sheriff Dwayne would cover up anything. I mean, the only ones who stood to profit from the newspaper going out of business was the owner of the TV station, and Mr. McKnight had an airtight alibi. Still, if not for the fire, I never would have wound up as principal of Gain Memorial. Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
This quality time is driving me insane. Are they chanting boring? Lockers are riddled with inexplicable stains and dents. Uh-huh. What is locked? Even the paper cutouts look stunned and zombified. Children look stunned and zombified.
My goodness, class, this is Stephen. He used to be a student here at Gein Memorial. Say hello, class. They're reticent. The educator's gravest problem today is the apathy of the students.
What's wrong with their heads?
I can tell you in one word, Stephen. Discipline. Thank goodness you weren't a sulky bear. You were always a smiley bear.
Then you remember me?
Not as such. So many pupils, Stephen. They come and they go. But I can always spot those who were nice boys. You can tell from the forehead. The lobes. Right, class? I'm glad you stopped by, Stephen. Would you care to say a few words to the class about civic responsibility?
Not really. I was just passing through.
Oh, but you must, Stephen. A positive role model might be just the thing to inspire these little monsters. Stephen, have you any questions for me? Or shall I continue with class?
Yes, I do.
Ask away then.
Corporal punishment, horror sludge, okay.
We don't practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin. But a baseball bat? That bridges the generation gap quite nicely. Oh dear, Colonel Monroe is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
If an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
Reasonable.
My stars, that was exciting.
What the fuck, man?
This lock. What do you know about it?
The building itself, like Harvest, was constructed with a specific purpose in mind. That noble intent is known only to those within the Order. You're at about the right age to join them, Stephen, and you will do so if you care about your future.
Can you tell me anything about Harvest?
Harvest was founded by the Order of the Harvest Moon about 100 years ago.
For what purpose?
Why, I'm sure you'd have to ask them. You'll find the members of the Order at the lodge. Stop by any time, Stephen.
So the student is dead? Oh, he's fine. Okay. I was getting worried. Getting hit by a fucking baseball bat usually kills you. Right? Surely it does. Missile base, okay. Well, these two are the same. The lodge. So I bought the thing. I think I need to go to the post office. Yeah.
Yes?
I need some help, Mr.
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today? Sorry, youngster, we're out of applications right now.
Come on, you must have one around here somewhere.
Well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I only make copies once a month, on the button, regular as clockwork. It's not the effort, son. It's the principle. We must adhere to our standards. They're all that stand between civilization and chaos. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The line is always long, and there are never enough to go around.
It's very important that I get in quickly.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. I can't make an exception, young man. It just wouldn't be right. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Damn it. Oh, man.
What does this mean? This is unexpected and awkward. But my luck's been bad ever since Dwayne found that darn gas can at the newspaper building the day after the fire. He has this insane notion that it's mine. I pay him not because I'm guilty, but because I don't want him slurring my good name around Harvest.
Oh, naturally.
You know, he keeps that gas can in the evidence room at his office. I'd be really grateful to whoever could fetch me that can. Grateful enough to provide him with a lodge application. Oh, and Steve, you'll keep this to yourself, if you're smart. Oh my God, I can't believe it. After all this time.
Where's my application, Boyle?
Here, take it. With my thanks. You know, this morning as I was making my rounds, I noticed an awful lot of television aerials on the roofs. Seems like more and more each day. You got me this can just in time, youngster. I may have need of it again.
What do you mean?
There's another reason why Sheriff Dwayne didn't investigate the Sentinel fire. If you'd like to get something else on the blackmailing bastard, check around the television station. While you still can.
What? I'm sorry, but what?
Can't talk now, Booker. Happy
Don't hurry back.
Kiss my pineapple. Not sure what he means. Okay, so I have an application or some shit.
That's a ticket.
I see you've managed to acquire an application. That demonstrates resourcefulness, a desirable trait for prospective members. You need a rest. Report back here for your next assignment.
our order.
The hand that grips the life you Stephanie.
Interesting.
What do you want, Steve? I hear him at night, thrashing and moaning. I crawl out my window and see Mom's shadow on his Chevy, pot holders on her hands, reaching for him. How can she do the stitches on him wearing those? Wouldn't she slip?
Don't be silly. She wouldn't do that. Of course she'd slip.
Maybe that's why he's not getting better. Gosh, all I know is I sure would like a look in there. But they don't allow field trips inside. They don't allow anybody in, unless they got an invitation.
How do you get an invitation?
Guess the same way as you get into Cub Scouts. When Mom signed me up for that, she took me down to the post office and had me write on the, the paper.
The application?
Yeah, I think they got lodge forms down at the post office. But forget about getting in. They're real picky. Good. Finally.
Hello, dear. How are you today? Stop speaking nonsense, dear. Don't forget to put the paper...
When did I fucking get in there?
Hey, did you ever find any sneakers? Whoa, that's great. Maybe we could trade.
What could you give me?
You know Miss Whaley and Principal Harold down at the school? Well, I found out they're messing around with each other in the broom closet. I can tell you, when they meet, and trade you some keys that'll let you catch them red-handed. What do you say? Swell! Here's the keys to the broom closet at Gein Memorial. That's where they meet every day. About 3:45, as soon as everyone has gone home. Sometimes I hide in there beforehand. And Daddy-o, I see some stuff that's real nasty. Take it from me. You made a good swap. See you later, alligator. Damn it, what's so hard about remembering to take out the paper? You need to wise up, pal, before I get mad.
Bolt, who goes there?
It's just me, Steve.
What do you want? That's good. I remember you. You're the soldier I sent to check on the firemen. Did you find evidence of commie infiltration? That's what I thought. The kookaburras told me, but I wouldn't listen. They lie so much. But now my crust is golden brown. Can't you hear the timer ding?
Why he kills me? Well, is this the only animation that exists? It's just mandatory to kill me.
What do you want? Thank God for that. Your next assignment is to infiltrate the lodge before it's too late. Get it at all costs, mister. Or God help us all. I don't follow. Remember, duck and cover.
Oh, man.
Huh? What? Screwing in the school broom closet? What will people think?
They'll think nothing, you little bastard. You have no proof of your allegation, and we'll be sure to avoid this broom closet in the future. Come, Miss Whaley.
Not likely now. Thanks, Steve.
Where am I supposed to go now?
Did you say hello to your... It's very important. Tell him. Tell him that I hope he gets better soon, and don't forget to remind him about his promise regarding the meat. I could use some good news right now. I just got the word. The order turned down my latest application. Looks like we'll be having the wedding at Moynihan's after all.
You might want to be extra nice to Mr. Potsdam today, Steve. He was turned down by the lodge again. Guess we're having the wedding at Mr. Moynihan's after all. Give my regards to your...
Steve, I'm so glad you came back. What have you been doing?
I visited the lodge. Talked to the sergeant-at-arms there. He knows that there's something out of whack here. He told me if I wanted to find out what it is, I should join the lodge. I've decided to join the lodge, Stephanie. I think the answer to all our questions is inside.
That place. It's so sinister. You may be playing right into their hands. Did you think of that? Doesn't it seem like you're being herded toward the lodge?
That's one of the things I hope to find out.
I hope finding out doesn't get you killed.
Stephanie, I think you should know. There's a peephole hidden behind the picture in the bathroom.
You mean a peephole? They're spying on me?
I'm afraid so.
So that's the scraping I hear every night. The picture sliding along the wall. Disgusting. I've got to get out of here, Steve. The thought of that fat slob watching me...
I'll question Potsdam about it. Maybe if he knows I know, it'll scare him off.
Thank you, Steve. I don't know what I'd do without you. Come back and visit me soon, okay?
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again? Beg pardon?
You've got a peephole in the upstairs bathroom. It looks in on Stephanie's room.
Well, I'll be darned. Yes, that's it. That's got to be it.
Then you won't mind if I tell Stephanie about it?
Now, there's no need to scare Stephanie with this business.
I guess not. So long as you patch that hole.
Well, I guess I could hang that picture somewhere else.
I thought you had no idea where it was.
Beg pardon?
You've got a peephole in the upstairs bathroom. It looks...
Well, how dare you? I'm no peeping Tom. I had no idea that was there.
Then you won't mind if I tell Stephanie about it?
Now, there's no need to...
I guess not.
Well...
I thought...
Okay, so the same outcome. It just makes him angrier. Yeah. Right, I need to go to the lodge. There's no other places where I could go.
I take it you wish to be initiated into the mysteries of the Order of the Harvest Moon. Very well. Know then that securing the application was but the first step on your road to enlightenment. Now you must complete a series of tasks to prove your worthiness as an initiate.
What kind of tasks?
Minor pranks, really. Nothing overly difficult. More tests of wit than prowess. But to complete them you must, if you wish to enter these walls.
Minor prank, eh? I'll bet. What have you got in mind?
There is in Harvest a man named Mr. Johnson. He owns a Tucker. It is his pride and joy. I should like you to put a scratch in it.
A scratch? That's all?
As I said, a minor prank. Mind you, you are not to damage the vehicle. Merely put a single scratch in it. Once you have done so, return here, and I shall give you your next task.
Seems easy enough.
Sorry, Steve. Too tired to talk right now. I just gave the Tucker a tune-up. I'll talk to you later. Bye now.
Well, that didn't work.
Where could I find something to like scratch this thing? Cemetery? I'm gonna need some help on this one, Chief. Day 2. What the hell? I should have taken a but what the fuck? Like, what happens now?
Okay. Oh man. Damn it. Oh man. Okay. Damn it. Oh man.
So did I fuck up? Now I can't get a baseball bat? Probably that's not important. Post office.
Damn it. Oh man. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
I'm burying Arquette. She passed away and I'm burying her. Go away and mind your own business.
Then, where's the cat?
I left her at home. Now leave me alone! This kind of stuff can come back to haunt you. This kind...
Indention in the wall.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Oh jeez, what do you do here? fuck kind of match is lying on the ground? That?
Okay.
This kind of...
Where can I get the fucking shovel from? Because that's apparently what I need. Where do you get a shovel from?
Oh, man. Well, that didn't work.
Let's see. Empty oil cans litter the floor. There's a myriad of goodies on his tool bench. Garbage bags are piled up against the wall. Pitchfork? No rusty pitchfork.
Oh, man. Okay.
I need the screwdriver. Etched on the side of the blowtorch reads, "Thinking of you, Edna." How many license plates does Mr. Johnson need for October in 1 year? Sexiest tomboy award. I will use tool sharpener and sander.
Did it.
So, you have completed your first task. Now that you've scratched the tucker, you may proceed to your second task. You will steal a bolt of fabric from the fireman and bring it to me. Very well then. Use whatever means necessary, but bring the cloth to me here, and I shall give you your third task.
Amazing.
Welcome to our order. The hand that rips the life is Stephanie.
You always were a kidder, Steve.
I heard that someone said Karen, Little Miss Perfect, gonna get famous. Gonna get a picture on a milk carton. Yeah, well, I heard that Karen was gone, so I went over to Miss Fitzgerald's house and asked if I could play with Karen. Her mom just stood there, you know, in the doorway, and cried and cried. And I just stood there, wondering how long it would take for her to stop. But she didn't. So I went inside and watched TV, 'cause they've got color, 'cause Edna has money, 'cause she runs the diner and all. And I sensed she was feeling vulnerable, so I asked her to fix me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And she did. Then I went into Karen's bedroom and looked around for stuff I could take, while Edna was in the bathroom with the water running. But all that there was girl stuff. So I came home. But it was fun while it lasted. I'm evil? You don't know what evil is. Mom says the blood drive is coming, Steve. You'll like that. It's for a good cause. And only bad people don't give. Say what? Good.
Hello, dear. How are you today? By the way, I spoke with Mr. Johnson, and he's livid. Seems someone scratched up his priceless tucker. If he finds out who, there'll be heck to pay. Edna's daughter, Karen, has disappeared. Karen was playing outside as Edna closed the diner, and that's the last anyone saw of her. I haven't the foggiest idea. All I know is she went missing last night. But Steve, this isn't something you want to be concerned with. Trust me. You should be concentrating on joining the lodge, not some missing girl.
Isn't a lost child everyone's concern?
Then let everyone worry about it. This is nothing but a waste of time for you. If you spend your time in Harvest looking for Karen, you'll regret it.
My time in Harvest? You talk like I'm a visitor, Mom.
Don't be silly, dear. Stop speaking. Don't.
now. See how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep them that way.
Fuck.
That don't mean zip to me. That don't mean zip. Damn it.
Haha. So easy. What? But he shot me to self-defense. Hello? Game over? I mean, come on, I can get out of the jail.
Boy, in Harvest you can't just go around killing little children in public. You're under arrest for murder in the first degree. Come with me. This is your first arrest, Steve. You just remember, we've got a 3 strikes, you're out rule here in Harvest. But you keep your nose clean. You hear?
What? Don't go around killing children, but by the way, we're gonna let you leave. What is happening? What the fuck is What the fuck is happening?
Hello, dear. How are you today? Stop speaking. Don't.
It is so funny. And they still talk about Jimmy like if it's nothing. Jimmy's dead, guys. What day is it? Wednesday? So it's still the 3rd day. What the fuck, man? Jimmy's dead. Jimmy's just fucking dead. Like that. What's my current task? Because I kind of forgot. Edna's Diner. I'm gonna go here.
I can't stop and chat, Steve. With Karen gone, if I stop, I think I'll lose my mind. I've got to keep busy. Excuse me. I just heard that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. You know, though I don't like to think ill of people or take pleasure in the misfortunes of others, I'd like to think it's a comeuppance for all the times that nasty man has bothered me. Sorry, I missed that.
So all good, guys?
Kiddo, you brought me any of them girly picture books?
No, sorry.
Oh, heck. Why should you be any different from the sheriff or Mrs. Loomis? Steve, I'd be right obliged if you could just see clear to bringing me just one of them books. Believe me, it'll be worth your time to do it. Anytime, kiddo.
How did I forget the camera? Or where is the camera?
Well, that didn't work.
Yeah. Hello.
Some rotten son of a bitch scratched my car. My Tucker, my baby, my poor darling, my sweet cheeks. If I find out who did it, I'll kill him. Just kill him dead. I told that fool sheriff to beef up the patrols, but what does he care? Nobody cares about a limp dick fat boy. Well, I'll make them care. I'll make them care. Did you hear that Karen disappeared? Just goes to show you what can happen without a man's stewardship in the house. It takes both a man and a woman to raise a child properly. That's so in the Bible. But try to convince Edna of that? Oh no. And now she's lost everything. This might be a good time to drop in. While she's feeling vulnerable. Bye now.
Can't hurt him all of a sudden? Whatever. I think I know where the... I think... yesterday we saw, or we witnessed this shit. Thing is, the corpse should be here. Yeah.
Oh man, damn it. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Okay.
Well, that didn't work. Oh man. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Man. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
First I have to go here, I think.
Did you say hello to you? Thank God for that, at least. So, what's new, Steve? How could anyone do something so terrible to her?
You think someone took her?
I think? Oh no, see, it was a kidnapping, haven't you heard? The sheriff got a ransom note. Seems someone wants to dip into Edna's larder. Too bad such a sweet little thing has to suffer. That was a terrible night. Our upstairs toilet backed up. Pete Swell came over and fixed it. My back's still sore from helping him carry his stuff up the stairs. Someone went and scraped up Johnson's car? Can you imagine? He'd step in a bear trap and chew his own leg off rather than suffer a scratched Tucker. Serves the rich bastard right, if you ask me.
Hello, dear. Come to see Steph? She's upstairs. Go right on up. Just remember, she's grounded until the wedding. Have you heard that Edna's daughter Karen has disappeared? These things happen. You just have to deal with them step by step, one day at a time. Why, let me think. Oh, yes. That was the night our upstairs bathroom toilet backed up. Mr. Swell was kind enough to come over and fix it for us. It took most of the night.
Then you and Mr. Potsdam were both home.
Oh, yes. We rarely step out on weeknights. Mr. Potsdam and I just used the downstairs facilities and stayed in the rest of the night and flossed together in full sight of each other at all times. And everything was fine. Just fine. Give my regards to your parents.
What the fuck?
Steve. It's so good to see you again. I get so lonely in here.
I'm sorry. Want to hear what's happening out in the real world?
No. I'd rather forget about Harvest for a while. Come here.
Stephanie?
I feel so close to you, Steve. Like we're the only two people in Harvest. The only two real people. Do you know what I mean? I need to feel something again. This sense I have that I've known you. It's my only link to my past.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different than me.
Maybe it's a fucking pitchfork, Maya.
Maybe we don't remember each other so much as we recall the feelings deep inside. Strong feelings.
Maybe the body has its own memory.
Let's find out. I want you. Make love to me. Then take me. Now.
With the pitchfork.
If it isn't my favorite...
Where should I be looking for this thing? Police station? Oh yeah, my objective right now is going to the fire department, fire station, and steal some shit.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
How did I get the painting? Wasn't me, officers. Don't really It just became a fucking mass murderer, but they just
What
don't.
were you thinking? Attacking someone like that? With so many witnesses around? You'll have plenty of time to think about it, boy.
Somebody help me! What do you people want from me?
Too late for that, boy. Ain't it, Sergeant?
Indeed it is, Sheriff. Answers may only be found in the lodge, and you must be alive to seek them.
You always were a killer, Steve. So that's unlucky, you can only kill one. Wait, which one was this? The X? Oh yeah, right, I tried to kill this fuck. Well, he's unkillable. So now I have to have sex with Stephanie again. Unlucky.
Steve. No.
Stephanie?
This... Maybe...
Maybe the...
Let's...
Because that's the only thing that happened. Okay, fire station. I still don't understand what the fuck this is supposed to do.
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here...
What am I supposed to steal? No clue. Apparently, what I need to do is move the cemetery, move the table.
Thank God I found you. Are you alright, Karen?
I want to go home. Could you take me to my mommy's store? Or to the policeman?
Can you tell me who did this to you?
Mr. Potsdam told me he'd hurt my mommy if I told.
You won't do anything, I promise. Tell me what happened.
He made me play house. Then he dug a hole. Please, I just want to go home now. Please.
Can you tell me your address, honey?
I don't know. Just take me to the store or the policeman. Please. Mommy said to go to the policeman if I got lost. And I'm lost. Bye-bye.
Oh my God. Karen. Thank God. What happened?
Found her in the graveyard. She was buried alive. And she claims Mr. Potsdam was responsible.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you from both of us. Here's the reward money. Take it and go. I need to be alone with my baby right now.
What?
Bye-bye.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull. Sorry, I missed.
The fuck? I'm just gonna turn a blind eye to this. Not sure if I understand, lady. Hello, I wanna report a kidnapping. Seriously, where the fuck is this sheriff? Like, he's not here. Newspaper reading? Oh wait, nobody cares about this. Fire station? There's nothing here either. Was there? No, not there.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah.
Pete swell, Steve. Don't you pull my...
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into...
Yeah, I already talked to you.
Pastor. Well. Can't understand. Nice.
Hello there.
How come I...
Them You know what? A bank. Pastor. Well. You. What? Lying your...
Why not?
Oh, they do.
Late.
Your pastor. Why, that... It ain't nothing but...
Me.
Oh. Any...
Did you say hello? It's very... Yeah, I know what that crazy little bitch said, but it's not true. I was at home that night. Mrs. Potsdam will vouch for me. Isn't that right, Mrs. Potsdam?
That's right, Mr. Potsdam. Hello, Steve. Care to stay for some pot roast?
Forget the pot roast, Mother. Pot roast isn't for backstabbers, for persecutors. I won't share my meat with him. My meat! My meat!
It's the truth. That's why. And I think you'd better be going, young man, before I call your mother and tell on you.
Someone went and scraped up Johnson's car? Can you imagine? He'd step in a bear trap and chew his own...
It's too important to be killed just yet. Okay, so we confronted. Not like it matters.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Okay.
I'm inside the school. Put the shit away, man. How do I exactly start a fire in here? I'm flabbergasted on this shit. Oh! I'll just exit.
Damn it.
What? I don't get it. Wait, what items do I need need here? It seems like I have to go to Johnson residence. Go in here and the dolly. Like, what the fuck is that thing? I found the pitchfork.
Well, that didn't work.
Ah, I see. And now only thing I have to wonder is where the plate holder is. What? This is all very confusing to me. Where is the plate holder? I'm not exactly following. Okay, some sort of alarm system is turned off. What the hell? Exotic kinky love equipment.
No! Leave that there! If any of it turns up missing.
Marv, what's going on in there?
Go! Go! No! Go!
This photograph is a constant torture for poor old dad. Screenshot from the movie Rosie Palm Meets Rosy Cheeks.
No! Go! Go!
The fuck happened in here, sir?
Steve, is that you? Come to see your poor old dad?
Are you my father? Really? I don't remember.
Please. I'm not in the mood for jokes.
I'm serious. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I like how
Just
they always
make
say
me
the same
laugh
shit.
now. The stitches.
My God. What has she done to you?
She doesn't know you're here, does she? Does she?
No, I had to break in. What the hell is going on in here?
I know it's a mystery to you. The sacred things that husbands and wives do behind closed doors. Maybe we should have that special father-son talk. Especially now that you're getting married. Then listen. I can't talk very loud. It's the tracheotomy. When a man and a woman love each other very much, they go into a room alone and shut the door and bolt it with at least 3 locks.
Obviously.
And prop a chair under the doorknob so no one can get in or out. Then they take off their clothes and get out a wide variety of scalpels. Some curved, some short, all of them sharp. And then the man climbs on the woman. And then they... with the barbed wire, they...
It's alright. Don't get worked up. You need your rest.
Yes, rest. But why did you come? You must have had a reason for risking it.
I need some meat, and Pat won't give me any without your signed permission.
Good old dependable Pat. Here, son. Here's my signature. Take it to him, and you won't have any problem. Now go, son. Go quickly, before she comes back. This is no time to talk gibberish. Get out of here. Now! This is no time. This is no...
You always were a kidder, Steve.
Can't talk now, Steve. I've got to hose out some entrails. Don't be such a stranger. So, your father okayed the meat, huh? How's he doing? Good, good. Glad to hear it. Here's your meat, son.
Good.
A new shipment of animals has come in, and it's time to start cutting.
Heck yes, some meat. Let me guess, there's gonna be another kidnapping. And that's gonna be Hank. If it's in the same place, then that's likely a matcher. Nope. Not twice in a row, okay. Got that out of the way.
Jeez, what are you doing here?
Just standing here, waiting to be drawn.
You just hang out here? All the time?
I'm not a person, Steve. I'm an object. You'd do well to remember that. A person is his job. Someday you'll understand that. And if you don't, it won't matter, because you'll be dead.
Dead?
Have you gotten your lodge application in yet? Good. You may survive yet. I guess you're here to steal the bolt. Not at all. That's not my job. However, since I am an object d'art, and since art should be interpreted, I'll give you a clue as to where the bolt is located. Darkness gives as darkness gets, but light invoked is light shed.
Fuck, I kinda knew I fucked up with this shit.
This is your second arrest. You just remember, one more strike and you're out.
Still here, eh?
Where else would I go, Steve? Have you gotten your lodge application in yet?
Yes.
Good. You may survive yet.
Wait, I don't understand.
All right.
Wait a second. Do I have the cloth? Where is it? Oh, okay. How long have I been streaming this? Because this is an addictive game. Like genuinely, what the fuck? Oh, it's very kidder, Steve.
Welcome to our order. The hand that grips life instead. Step.
This game is awesome.
You're in trouble. How's it feel to be a jailbird? At least I'm not a jailbird. Know what happens to jailbirds? Just like turkeys and chickens, they wind up getting cooked. Fried. Hey, it's too bad they don't give scout badges for digging up buried kids. I like to see what that badge would look like. I went over to ask her what it was like, being buried alive and all. But she just stared at me, and twitched, and drooled. Guess I got my answer. Huh. Good.
Hello, dear. You know those firemen? The funny ones with the color sense? Looks like they misplaced a bolt of expensive fabric. Of course, each one of them suspects the other. Looks like a catfight is brewing.
Yeah, they definitely didn't.
You found Karen after all?
You don't seem proud, Mother. I wonder why.
I warned you not to waste time looking for her.
Am I running out of time?
The blood drive is coming soon.
What does that have to do with anything?
If you haven't joined the lodge by then, you'll find out. Still, I'm glad you found the poor baby. She says Mr. Potsdam was responsible for what happened to her. What a silly little girl. Shame on you! Imagine accusing your future father-in-law of a thing like that. Is that how a range rider would behave? I don't think so.
Why would she lie?
Okay, Weisenheimer. Even if he is a child molester, a kidnapper, and an attempted murderer, that's no reflection on what kind of father-in-law he'll be. I just can't wait for the wedding. Can you? Don't...
Is there an ammo counter? Wait.
Hello, dear. Don't forget to put the...
Yeah, it does say 0 bullets.
Oh man. Well, that didn't work.
exquisite claw. Its loss should trigger quite a bit of dissension amongst our gallant firefighters. Still, that is not your concern. Your next assignment is to break into the tonsorial establishment of Mr. Pastorelli and abscond with his prized barber's pole. Lack of respect for authority, a fine trait for a member of the Order. Yes, I approve, Stephen. I hope you succeed in your task. Break into the shop, steal the barber's pole, and bring it back to me. At that point, I shall give you your final task.
Interesting.
That's far enough, my four-legged friend.
Four-legged?
How long are you going to torment me? You have 2 legs to spare, but no! Llamas aren't like that. They don't care. They don't love. Stay away from now on. Stay away, or so help me next time I'll rain on everybody's goddamn parade.
Okay.
That's not pertinent to any investigation. Now that's a pretty button, sure enough. Where'd you find it?
The site of the old newspaper building. In the ashes. I'm surprised you missed it.
How about that?
As you can see, it's the button of a postal worker.
And we've only got one in Harvest, and he's missing one of his buttons. So what? If you're saying Boyle burned down that building, you've been watching too much TV. That button isn't evidence of anything. He could have dropped it there any time in the past 6 months after the fire. Do me a favor, boy. Leave the detecting to the detectives. Now, where did you get these, Steve? That's a felony, boy. I could lock you up for that.
But you won't, because Boyle burned down the newspaper building, and I've got proof that you've been blackmailing him to keep it quiet.
Yeah, but you see, boy, you brought the originals here with you. You see your mistake? When you're gonna blackmail somebody, you don't bring the goods with you. What's to stop me from taking them away and killing you right now? You know, boy, I just don't believe you. If you were that smart, you'd have shown me the copies, not the originals. No, sir. I think I'll just have to take my chances.
What? Why? What a retarded game, man. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop here because I did not expect this shit. This is a fun game, sadly. Oh, Box Fan, best viewers on, and they just come up with new shit. I swear to God. Oh wait, it's using block terms. Okay, never mind. I like how these are accounts from 2060. How do you do this shit? Seriously, how's this possible? How's this humanly possible? Bot accounts or something. Another bot account. Just zero. or like very botted account. Jesus. These are like abandoned accounts bought, or I don't know how this works. Really strange, really fucking strange behavior. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stream today. It's 2 AM. I'm gonna go to bed. Hopefully I will finish the game in the first stream. I'm gonna try to catch up to this part where I... well, it's pointless to show it to the officer, really, but I also fucked up in the fire department, so it's a good thing that there's a reset here. Okay, see you guys the next time. Why did I start recording?